What is the interesting thing about retargeting is what is the real purpose of retargeting? In getting ready for tonight's toxic talk, we're going to talk about skin creams tonight. I don't use skin cream. I've never put skin cream or moisturizer on my body, so I don't know much about that stuff. So I simply went out to Amazon yesterday and I Googled, or Amazon searched for skin cream. And one of the ones, here, let me kill this chat. This thing is not supposed to be coming up. I thought I had this conversation muted. Okay. I looked at skin creams yesterday, and it just disappeared while I was getting rid of the chat. Let me refresh the page. At any rate, one of the moisturizers, there it is. One of the moisturizers I looked at was this retinol moisturizer, and there it is. It's popping up on my page every time I load the page right now. It pops up right in front of me, and that's coming directly from the fact that I looked at that product on Amazon yesterday. You noticed there it is. Divi. I went out and I looked at Divi a couple of weeks ago, and it's showing up every day. That's retargeting, and these guys have gotten really good at it. It used to be only the big guys could do it. Amazon, eBay, and those people could do it, but now everybody can do it. So how do you do retargeting? You put what's called a retargeting pixel on your website, and anyone who visits your website can become a custom audience. Now, last week we talked about how to build a custom audience using audience insights. Now we're going to build it with a retargeting pixel. So step one, where do we get the retargeting pixel? Here we are at the little pull down button here, and we simply go to our ad manager, either manage ads or create ads, doesn't matter, create ads. And my ads manager's loading. And as soon as it gets done thinking, actually I can probably go there right now. So up here in the upper left-hand corner, we have this menu, which we can now open. And you see sitting in here is pixels. And we click on pixels. And that's it. That is it. Now, there's two things you need to know. First off, here's this pixel ID, and we're going to come back to this in a few minutes. Now, for those of you who were on MLSP's webinar last night, what you may remember is that there were two places where they used the pixel code, but on the MLSP sites, on your website, on MLSP sites, all you need now is the pixel ID. And so we'll come back and look at that in a minute. Where do we find the pixel code? We go to Actions, pull down Actions, View Pixel Code, and there it is. Now, it used to be that Facebook had a couple of different pixels. They've now gone to just one pixel, and you can do everything with one pixel. I'm going to suggest that if you have any old pixels installed anywhere, that you just go clean them out and start with a fresh install, because I've noticed that mine isn't really working right at this point. And I think the part of the problem is in this conversion from the old style 2 pixels to the new pixel, something got lost in the conversion. At any rate, all we have to do is copy the code, link there, click there and copy it. We now have that pixel code copied, full stop. And we don't have to understand it. You don't have to read it. You don't have to care what it says. It doesn't matter. You're done. You got the code. Don't worry about it. So what do we do with it? There are 3 places we want to install it. The first place is MLSP. I'm going to log into MLSP. And everyone on here is an MLSP member. If you're not an MLSP member and you have another website, there's another way, there's another thing that we need to do. But for those of you who are on here, MLSP, sign in. Now, MLSP has made this easier than it used to be. All you got to do is under My Websites, go to Tracking Settings. Click on it and come down here to tracking pixels and paste. And I'm going to, and save the changes. Now, that pixel is now installed in every MLSP campaign. You don't have to go to individual campaigns anymore and install tracking pixels or conversion pixels and pick which one you're going to install. You don't have to screw with it at all anymore. We're all done. Every MLSP campaign now has that pixel installed in it, and you can build custom audiences. You can track people who go to the campaigns. You can do whatever you want. There's lots of things you can do. Tremendous flexibility in what you can do. So that's the campaigns. Does everybody understand that? Is there any questions?
I'm not seeing any questions over there.
Okay. So let's go. Let me go back a couple pages here. Let me go. Now let's go to Funnelizer. Where's Funnelizer? There's Funnelizer. What we do with Funnelizer. Now, Funnelizer doesn't have quite the simplicity of the campaigns. In Funnelizer, we have to install the code in the individual funnels. Did Funnelizer not, or what did I do? I don't want instructions. I want Funnelizer to open. Funnelizer, did I click, what did I do? What did I do? All right, come on. Funnelizer. Let's do this again. I want to open Funnelizer. I clicked on toggle instructions, my bad. Launch MLSP Funnelizer. So I'll give you just one example. Just pick a funnel, any funnel. Here's my, this is a funnel that I've been using to, well, the one you've seen most often recently probably is either Toxic Talks or the Toxic Truth. There's my Toxic Talk funnel, which is running people to the two videos. So we edit the funnel, and as soon as the editor gets done loading, which it has done, page properties, right here, page properties, and custom tracking, head tracking code. Edit the code, drop in the pixel. There it is. We're all done. That tracking pixel is now installed in that funnel. And all we got to do is save the changes, publish the changes, and that funnel now has the tracking code in it. Questions? Okay. Third and final place. Let me get out of here. You know what? That's the ads manager. What I do? I closed MLSP. Oh, well.
Hey, Lynn.
Yeah.
Remind them that they've got to put it on every single page in Funnelizer.
Right. Yes, every page of every funnel. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Back in MLSP, which I apparently closed. The last, oh, actually, we don't need MLSP now. I need sites. Let's go to my website. MLSP sites, into the admin section, into the dashboard. Under it's under settings. Under settings, MLSP integration. Okay, settings, MLSP integration, click that. And now here's your original MLSP integration with the API keys. We don't need that. What we need is extra integrations. Extra integrations. And there is the Facebook Pixel ID. Now that is, let's go back to the ads manager. Let me close this. That's this ID right here, the Pixel ID. That's that ID right there. We don't need the whole code. We just need the ID. So we copy that. and drop it in the Facebook pixel ID. And I don't need to save changes because I didn't just put it there, but I did, but it's there. But at any rate, that's what we need to do there. So now that Facebook pixel ID has now been installed in my website at OSP Sites. So it's that simple to get that pixel installed everywhere. And I would recommend strongly, and I'm not going to do a training now on how to create audiences from the pixel. If we want to do that, if you want to do that, we can schedule that, and I will prepare for it a little bit. Because it gets to be a little bit more complicated. But nevertheless, back to the ads manager, back to audiences, back to audiences. We can create audiences based on their activity. So if I want to create an audience from everybody who visited any of my websites anywhere that would hit that pixel, I can do it. If I want to create an audience for anybody who just went to one of the system campaigns, I can do that. So this is where we go to create audiences. And again, like you said, I'm not going to dig into that today. First off, because it's really a topic all by itself. And, if I'm going to try to train on that a little bit, I want to prepare a little bit because I haven't done it in a while, to be honest with you. So I don't want to waste your time with me screwing around trying to figure out how to do it all. So let me see if I can get back to the Hangout without screwing everything up